on the show soon, getting that consistency going, and some really interesting topics that we can dive in a little bit deeper through as well. New logo in the works, featured dev stories. Guys, please, if you have any success stories or even failures, want us to share your story with the rest of the community and even potentially on the show, just go to rengenmarketing.com /IGM My Story. The video series, quick tips, really diving in kind of to the weeds, but at a high level, a high specific level, step-by-step process. And Patreon, if you guys, as Mustapha said, are able to really like everything that we're doing already and looking forward to more and really just helping supporting the podcast, patreon.com, IGM Podcast is your way to go and see which tier suits your needs and interests best. And please support us if you can. And if you can't, just continue being great listeners. We really appreciate everything you do. The call-outs that we see online on Twitter and other forums, going wherever you're listening to the podcast, writing a review, all those things can really help just spread the word about what we're doing. And again, we just really appreciate you guys, listeners, doing everything you can to being supportive of what we're doing, because it just really helps everybody in the long run. Anything else, Mustapha? I think we pretty much covered it, man.
Yeah, I think there's no topping that. So,
all right, awesome. Well, again, thank you, everybody, and we'll come back at you next episode with a great new guest. And until then, keep trucking along and take action. So we'll sign off there. All right, have a good one. Hey, everybody, and thanks again for listening to Indie Game Movement, the podcast that talks about the marketing and business of indie games. Hey, if you want to check out the show notes for this episode, feel free to do so by going to indiegamemovement.com. And I just want to thank our podcast producer, Mustapha Price, and give a special thanks to Taisuke Kimura, who composed the theme, and Donnie Wilson for the logo design. Just really appreciate your help and hard work, guys. If you have any questions or suggestions for the podcast, feel free to email us at igm@rengenmarketing.com. Rengen Marketing is a company that I co-founded that provides consulting services to indie devs. And on our website, we also provide really helpful, in-depth content on our blog. And we also have a free marketing plan template that you guys can use for your next game. So thanks again for listening right here on Indie Game Movement.